G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Dave the Oz Geek, and today we are looking at the Studio 86 Kranix. Now, I am aware that we got a Kranix back in War for Cybertron with the Pit of Judgment, but from my Google searches, it was very basic and did practically nothing. So the fact that we finally got a legit Kranix, absolutely amazing. I was so happy I got this guy. Like I would like to say I've been trying to fill out my actual 86 movie line, but yeah, I'm just trying to get everything I can, honestly. And he does look really good. He is pretty damn clean. He really, really is. The transformation is goofy, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But he does look really good. He looks really, really, really good. He does come with a blaster thing, which is what I just want to toss on the floor. Gimme. So he has this. Take it for what you will, and of course, you can just plug that to his hand, and then he can attempt to defeat Quintessons until shocked into the Sharkticons for being found innocent. So there's that. All right, let's get down to articulation. So head can do a full 360. Does look up a lot with reason. We can get fingers back under it. Does look down a bit, probably go further, except his mouth / goatee probably would get in the way in regards to that. Nose side to side. Arms can do a full 360. Arms come out really nice, although it does slightly look like they've been disconnected from the shoulder, but it is a lot. We have just above the elbow bicep rotation. We have a lot of elbow bend, which is really nice. We have no wrist rotation. We have up and down, kinda, which is more for transformation. I was going to say we should have. Ooh, that didn't sound. He's tight. I haven't had him for very long, but he does have waist rotation, and there is no ab crunch. Leg goes up that far. Leg goes back that far. Goes out that far. It's. I think they're basically using tech that's in the shoulder with the leg, and leg shoulder vice versa. You have elbow bend, knee bend. They get you that far. It is nice that they've sort of put a slight angle to his upper thigh because of how his leg's supposed to work. You do have lower thigh rotation. You have a tiny bit ankle tilt out in, I should say. Tiny bit out, little bit up, little bit back. So not a lot at the feet. So there we go. All down. All right, so let's get to transformation, because I haven't got a lot really to say about this guy, at least not in context of other things. All right, so transformation. There are pieces of this that make you go, what? And I really do mean what? So we'll start with rotating his feet, which are very tight. So you want the big toe pointing out like so, just for now. Then we're going to, I'm trying to remember which order this goes, honestly. You're going to flip this down. If you can get your fingers, I popped this off more than a few times. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do, fingers, but we'll get to that in a minute. So bring that down. I popped that off initially. We want to rotate out, rotate out, rotate up, rotate up. And then rotate up, rotate up. Just go with it. All right. Then we're going to try and get our fingers in here, because trying to find places to put fingers in this figure is an absolute pain in the butt. Where are you? I'm probably grabbing onto the wrong spot. All right, what we'll do is we'll lift the head up just to give that a bit more clearance. See if I can get this out now. I think it's just this little piece. I just have the hardest time trying to actually grab it. Oh, where are you? There he is. Bring it down. Swing it out. Oh, by the way, flip your goat in. Bring this up. Bring this out. Keep going. Just keep rotating it, not too far. You'll know when it's just about. Bring that there. And then you have this tab that's going to go into his mouth. So bring that up, tab that in, bring that the rest of the way around. And that's that part done. We're going to bring out his back. Lift and rock back. And I'm just trying to remember a few things here. We're just going to leave that flat like that. All right, so arms are going to be done last. What we're going to do is we're going to flip this up, flip this up. We're going to bring the shin forward and up like so. And this is just going to fold in like so. And then what you want to do is you want to get the sides of this just inside his thigh. So bring it up a little bit just so it encapsulates that. And then tab the tail together like so. And then you can sort of swing it down a little bit so it's a bit more straighter. And that's all tabbed in. But you can then, of course, bring this wing down and bring this wing down like so. All right, now this, which is weird in on itself. So we're going to bring this all the way out, and I find this is a bit tight. So just very carefully, if you can, just bring that back around. That's going to come down, and it doesn't tab in down here. So just be aware of that. Bring this down. Try and get that around without putting pressure where it shouldn't be. And twisting and breaking and bring that down. All right, then what we are going to do is just angle these up. And I'm just trying to remember how this part works. You flip this out like so. All right, yeah. So we want to bring, I think we want to bring this down. No, we don't. No, that's got to stay up. That's got to stay up. Never mind. So this sort of sticks out. You come in here, flip this out, and this is going to come up over here, like so. And then you can flip the hand in, then do the same on the other side. Bring that out, flip that out, flip that over, flip that up, and just sort of angle things how you find them comfortable. And there is Kranix in his alt mode, which to all my logic, well, to all my knowledge, I should say not logic, knowledge, is the prototype of what he was supposed to transform into in the 86 movie, which is really weird because I don't think considering everything was Transformers, I assume the idea was that they were Transformers too, and of course we got Lithuanians, or however you pronounce them, and we didn't use this in the movie. If Kranix transformed into what his vehicle was he used in the movie, I don't know how that would have worked. I really don't, because that would have been really weird. So yeah, it's very interesting, very different to say the least. These arms sort of annoy me a little bit because I feel like they should be flatter, like there. Well, that one slightly got to where I wanted, but the other ones, yeah, I don't want to put too much force onto it and see that's weird. Anyway, so you can take your weapon and you can plug it on his back. He does look like a flying duck. I won't lie, he does look like a flying duck. In saying that, he does have other ports. So you have two at the back here, nothing under his feet, nothing under there. I don't know what you could use these for apart from the transformation, so take that for what you will. Alright, size comparison. I'm trying to do better with this. Here he is with, of course, Windblade. So he's a little bit smaller than Windblade. About as aerodynamic, I suppose. So there we go. Alright, let's get him back into robot mode. So obviously we are just reversing everything we just did. So once again, I suggest a tool because the little pieces here that's supposed to help they just proved my point for me, don't always work. Especially when you've got big fingers like I do and they don't want to come out. And that is, of course, why we have no wrist rotation. So then we fold these away. And then we can close the wings. And then what we can do is we can lift our wings up or our shoulders up and just trying to make sure we put pressure where we need to. Obviously, it'll probably loosen up over time, but considering I don't transform mine a lot, yeah, it's kind of going to take a while. There's also a tab in here that's going to line straight up with the body, so it'll do that itself. So there we go, like so, and we'll just leave the arms where they are for now. All right, so next we are going to do the legs. So we can flip up these pieces. We can split the legs. And doing so, we will free his back. So that can come up. And we have these two tabs, which of course will go into... not where I thought it was going to go to. It's going to go into these ones. And there's a tab here that I don't really think locks into anything. So press that closed and make sure you press it above his hip, because unlike mine, when I started, that wasn't tabbed in properly. All right, so then we can extend our legs. They don't really lock in, they just sort of sit. Although we do have this tab here that's going to go into this port here, so that will lock our shins and our knees in place. Then we can spin around our feet, like so. All right. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I showed this being put up, but I'm pretty sure I did. All right, so this is easier this time. This will flip down. We want to bring this out. And once again, this is fiddly. And so you want to slide this down, slide this back, and in. Just press in as far as it'll go. That's the biggest problem. There's just no proper way to grab that. Then these two ports are going to go in, these two tabs are going to go into these two ports to lock his chest in place. I did initially have trouble getting that out and I popped the C-clips off. All right, so before you drop his head, you have to flick up his goatee and then you drop his head, because I'm pretty sure you would snap his mouth off if you didn't. So rotate our shoulders. So it looks like he's scared of the police. Oops, too far. Then we can extend that out, rotate, up, extend that out, rotate. And there is Kranix back in his robot mode. Then of course you play fiddly sticks, getting his feet how you want him so he won't fall over. So there we go. So size comparisons. First off, of course, bring him back here. And we, of course, bring in MP10. So if we go to the top of his ears, he's about mid-section on Prime's crutch. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this, but I'm like, you know what? I have to. I legit have to. And I'm going to do this all in one go. So we'll see how this goes. Here he is with Studio Series Nor. Actually, bring this back a little bit and I'll lift the camera up a little. Because otherwise, I think we will run out of room. There he is with Studio A6 Nor. Here he is with War for Cybertron, Earthrise, Alicon. And last but not least, War for Cybertron, Earthrise, Quintesson. And they look really good together, although considering I have my Quintessons and Nor on with my with some of my Season 3 Decepticons, I'm not sure where I'm going to put Kranix. So there we go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.